last night, but saying at a certain point in the league's existence, I'm gonna need for Kelsey Mitchell to get the same whistle as each other stars. The way she gets assaulted is insane, actually, and I've considered roping my sister in it to have office purse charges. Now, this is when Caitlin Clark chimed in. Caitlin Clark said, "Careful, you're going to get fined." Then Sydney Colson said, "I can't."
The WNBA is facing another storm of controversy as Caitlin Clark and Sydney Colson speak out about what they believe is persistent referee bias. This time, they aren't mincing words. The Indiana Fever stars are calling out double standards they say rank among the most blatant in professional sports. Here's how the backlash started, and why it could highlight one of the league's biggest problems.
Who paying you, ref? Who you betting on? And mind you, there was some problems going on with the shot clock throughout the game. But man, there is no way. Right at the end of the game, you should be on top of it. You telling me you're not paying attention to when some hands touch that ball? Come on, man. And then to reward them with the timeout, like, fam, that's crazy work. Look, Caitlin Clark, like, what is going on here? Like, no. Caitlin ready to run the floor, fam.
The drama began after the Indiana Fever's nail-biting 76-75 victory over the Los Angeles Sparks on August 29th. What should have been a night of pure celebration quickly turned into controversy. Watching from home as she recovers from a torn ACL, Sydney Colson noticed something that left her furious.
There's one referee. We definitely have to check for betting slips for this guy right here. I think his name is like Agun Agazi, because it sure seemed like he did not want to let the Fever take away this win, making the last 1.9 seconds last almost 5 minutes. He was just like letting them call a reset timeout, and then he was like, no, it's a foul. But I think the worst part about that 1.9 seconds was when 0.4 seconds was left on the clock, and Kelsey Mitchell was at the free throw line. She was trying to miss on purpose because that takes time off of the clock, because if she would have made it in, they would have been able to inbound and possibly do a tip in. But this guy allowed a reset timeout. When do you allow a reset timeout with 0.4?
In the second quarter, Kelsey Mitchell attacked the rim when Kelsey Plum grabbed and pulled her to stop the play. The foul was so obvious that even fans in the upper rows could see it right away.
Oh, there's Leah. You gave them every chance to win. If you look at this in slow motion, you can see Caitlin Clark clearly smiling in confusion, smiling in, did that really just happen? Smiling in, you sly W. And she says, she points at the other team, you gave them every chance to win. Oh, goodness gracious. Caitlin Clark, she's chomping at the bits to start talking to these referees during the game, during free throws.
But incredibly, the referees swallowed their whistles, as if they were watching a different game. Mitchell still powered through to finish the layup, but the no call didn't go unnoticed. The Fever bench exploded in frustration, and that's when the real drama kicked off.
What everybody saw in that game. Like, it didn't really matter what was going on. We all knew what was happening. We all knew what was happening there. And the game was being given. The game was absolutely being given to the Sparks. They were giving the Sparks every single chance possible to go and win that game. Even though realistically, did they deserve to win that game? Hell no. Hell no. They did not. And I mean that. They did not deserve to win.
Even while sidelined with an injury, Caitlin Clark couldn't stay quiet. She jumped off the bench, shouting at the officials, "Call it. Call it." Her teammate Lexi Hull backed her up, standing to protest the no call. But instead of addressing the blatant foul, the referees hit Hull with a technical. Let that sink in. Hull was penalized for reacting, while the defender who committed the foul skated away untouched.
Please tell me y'all saw Caitlin Clark, the GOAT. Y'all saw Caitlin Clark crash out on the bald head ref last night. Please tell me y'all saw this. And she had Caitlin Clark spazzed on the referee last night. And I'm not mad about it. I see a lot of the haters talking about, oh, she be doing too much with the man. Mind your business. You are not in a GOAT's place, so stay out of a GOAT's business, okay? It's that simple. The officiating was awful last night. I don't know what was going on in that Los Angeles Sparks Indiana Fever game, but the officiating was flat.
If you're enjoying this, don't forget to subscribe. Here's where things really blew up. Watching the chaos unfold from her living room, Sydney Colson had finally seen enough. She took to social media with a post that captured exactly what fans were thinking. At a certain point in the league's existence, I'll need Kelsey Mitchell to get the same whistle as other stars. The way she gets assaulted is insane, actually. And I've considered roping my sister in to have her office pursue charges. This wasn't just a casual comment from an injured player. Colson was serious about what she views as systematic targeting of Indiana Fever players, and she wasn't afraid to call it out publicly. Her tweet went viral almost instantly, and that's when Caitlin Clark jumped into the conversation.